Hello everyone and welcome back. So I'm making this video for all the people who have sort of jumped on the bandwagon and, complained about my videos that I make about marijuana and indeed about kratom. So this one is for you. Everyone's drinking their weed. Here are the best THC beverages to try. And I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video so you can go look up the top 15 THC, drinks. More and more people are turning away from alcohol and running headfirst into the arms of THC. What was once considered a shady and illegal practice has now gained fans across the country. In the US, 24 states and Washington, D.C. have legalized cannabis for recreational use, while 40 states allow it for medical use. There are plenty of reasons people are making the switch. THC can help relieve chronic pain, improve sleep and mood, and reduce anxiety. Plus, compared to alcohol, the appeal is pretty obvious. Well, not to me. You can enjoy your night without worrying about waking up the next morning with a hangover. I thought that was the point of drinking an alcoholic beverage, so that you did wake up with a hangover. In any event, at the same time, the THC drink market has exploded, and figuring out where to start can feel a little bit overwhelming if you want something to sip that still gives you a drink in hand without the alcohol. So I'll let you read. There's a whole bunch of them here, 15 of them, that apparently give you the THC fizz without the booze. In any event, just mind-blowing. We're putting THC in everything. In any event, I want to make this video. I make it tongue-in-cheek. I hope that you can tell that, because I think it's totally ridiculous. But, who am I? I'm just a lawyer sitting here in South Florida who speaks to thousands of families every year who are suffering, and many of them are suffering because of this legalized marijuana, which is not the same as the marijuana, from the 80s. I was a child of the 80s, raised in the United Kingdom. I had friends that used marijuana, and truthfully, when they talked about legalizing it here in Florida, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. The bulk of my friends went on to have, productive lives, got married, had children, built businesses, whatever it was, they had careers. Very few of them, if any, had issues with drugs. But things have changed now, okay? And the legalization of marijuana here in Florida, and frankly in the other states, has been an absolute unmitigated mental health disaster. The state of Colorado, and I don't know if you've been to Colorado, my wife and I were there about a year ago for a conference in Denver. Everywhere we went, we could smell it. The whole city stinks of marijuana. We went to New York, you could smell it there as well. I mean, it's ridiculous. Listen, if you want to sit in your house, smoke away, knock yourself out. I'm not here to tell anybody how they live their life. I am here to save families whose loved ones are suffering because of things like marijuana. Okay, because I see what it does, the psychosis, the delusions, the hallucinations, how it basically turns someone's life completely upside down, which is what, ends up happening to the family. Everything's upside down. We're living in the bizarro world. So, for people that don't have an issue, then you don't have an issue. For families that don't see this as a problem, fine, then it's not a problem for you. But for the families that it is a problem for, that's where we come in, okay? To help you to change this, to save your family. And so, look, if you want to have a conversation with us about what options may or may not be available, both legal and non-legal, we'd like to talk to you. I make these videos so you get the information that you need, even when they're made tongue-in-cheek like this one. So, I appreciate you tuning in. If there's an issue going on in your family and I've not made a video about it, let me know. Because if it's affecting your family, it's almost certainly affecting somebody else's. And I make these videos so you can get the information that you need. Not what's on Google, not what's on ChatGPT, which seems to be full of just complete garbage when it comes to this stuff. Why people are turning to ChatGPT for legal advice is beyond me. I didn't know ChatGPT did, practice law, but maybe it does. In any event, and maybe in some time in the future, it will replace me, but not today. In any event, if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. If you want more of this content that I make every single day for you, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.